Dragon Ball DAIMA Episode 14 Easter Eggs. The intro about the Dragon Balls was heavily abbreviated, letting you know this episode was gonna be packed. As you could have guessed by his first appearance, King Karan isn't rich despite being a king, which is why he has to steal a ship to go to the first demon realm. Not after this episode, he doesn't. Goma called the Kempe Tokusentai as his contingency plan in case his first plan failed, just like Frieza did on Namek with the Ginyu Tokusentai, which is what these guys are parodying. But both them and the Ginyu are parodies of Super Sentai, typically 5 different colored warriors. The Kempe Tokusentai are introduced in the same over-the-top fashion, and Goma's expression afterward when he blushes is identical to Frieza's when the Ginyu had first arrived on Namek. There's the Commander or Captain Kadem, number 2, DAIMA, number 3, Hylia, number 4, Mashim, and number 5, Gaimoi. They refer to themselves as super elites. I found this interesting because Vegeta and Nappa were referring themselves as super elites, but this was before Vegeta was revealed to be the Prince of Science, so that's the reason. Well, they still were super elites, but that's why. This is how the warp looks when disabled. You'd think it'd be belly up because that's how fishes look when they're dead. Like I said in months back during the trailer video that I made for Dragon Ball DAIMA and in my episode 11 breakdown, it is Neba who summons Dotorus with his incantation. Papirito, Paro, Dotorusi, all that stuff. Piccolo actually looks at him as if he knows what he's saying, which could justify him saying he didn't know Namekian as a way of just stringing Neba along, because he didn't trust Neba. So maybe that's not a plot hole. We might find out in the future in the next few episodes. Instead of summoning a dragon though, what Neba does is breaks down the light barrier between the demon worlds he created in the first place. Also, this is similar to what Piccolo and Dende did, opening a portal to get Goku out of hell so he could fight Super 17 and GT. Even the tunnel without the shield looks like the portal that the two number 17s made from episode 42 of GT. He created the barriers because the second demon world was in chaos. Ruffians from the third demon world and arrogant fools from the first demon world would disturb the peace with the second demon world. And this is one of the reasons the Namekians left the demon realm for the outside world. So Neba created the shields to prevent passage, so the warps were implemented to facilitate travel. But travelers ended up decreasing anyway, and things quieted down from there. These guys in black must be members of the Kempe/Gendarmerie. Look at the logos on their chest, and they also have belts similar to Dabra's, or Dabor's from the English dub. When Goku gets everyone pumped to go to the first demon realm, it really reminded me of the time after Vegeta and Nappa had killed almost all their friends, and everyone got pumped to go to Namek on the ship. Or the artwork Toriyama made for the contestants of the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. This episode was the latest that Daima's eye catch ever appeared. It was around the 15-minute mark of the episode. Tokusentai number 4, Hylia, likes trash salt flavor of his chips the best. Glory Hole mentions the first demon world had a small sun-like sphere that orbits the world. He says the sky should be around 60 degrees Celsius during that time of day, which is 140 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder if those two numbers are indicative of something else. The way the plane crash lands in the first demon realm is so similar to the space pods blasting through surfaces of planets when they crash land in Dragon Ball. This episode ends similar to how Dragon Ball used to end episodes back in the day, with the artistic cliffhanger art to close out the episode. Those were the Easter eggs for episode 14 of Dragon Ball DAIMA. Stay tuned because the review's coming very, very soon, and I'll see y'all there.